woman. The Prophet may be knowing how that Sahaba is. There's a person who came and said that while I'm fasting, can I kiss my wife? The Prophet said, yes, you can. Another Sahaba comes, can I kiss my wife? The Prophet said, no. So the Sahaba said, first one you said yes, second one you said no. Why? Because he knew that the first man could control his desire. While fasting, even after kissing the wife, he will not go beyond that. The second person, once he kisses his wife, he will break his fast. He will go beyond that. Prophet knew, you don't know, I don't know. Similarly, the Prophet may be knowing that if he marries a matron, maybe yet he will go after beauty. So Prophet advises him. But what did the Prophet do? The first woman he married was 15 years older to him. 15 years which you wouldn't like doing. You just told me that, correct?
Yes.
So the Prophet, he knows, because he found piety in Hazrat Khadija, may Allah be pleased with her. Therefore, she is one of the 4 pious women in the world. So the Prophet knows. Like I being a doctor, I may give one medicine to one person, second person, second medicine. You'd ask, why am I changing medicine? Because I'm a doctor, I know. You are not a doctor. So the Prophet gives different advice to different people depending upon the situation. You don't know what Prophet knows. And do you think what the Prophet said is wrong? It's right. Some people may like younger girl, some people may like older girl. So what you have to realize that it is nothing wrong. It is advice given by the Prophet. Did he say something which is wrong? No, perfectly right. But see his lifestyle. All the women he married, except for one. Only one was virgin. All of them, they were either divorcees or they were widowed.
Sir, actually it's not liking or unliking getting married to 112.
Brother, you asked me the question, I give the reply. I am asking the question, someone objects.
Sir, but how does Quran relate to these people? Simple question.
Which people?
These people, those who are getting married in this particular, they're liking or don't liking. They like something.
The Quran
else.
says, do not inherit women against her wishes. Surah Nisa, chapter 4, verse 19. But if the woman wants and the man wants, who are you and I to prevent? Who are you and I to prevent? What is bothering you? I am asking the question. If he finds piety in that young lady and that young lady finds piety in that elderly man, what is bothering you and me? Tell me. That is it unmedical? No. Can they procreate? Yes. What's the problem? Imagine someone comes and tells you, why have you married a black woman? Why have you married a white woman? I mean, that's your choice. In Islam, a woman becoming black or white does not make her superior or inferior. What the Prophet said, the best is virtue. Now, why did the man of Somalia at the age of 112 married 13? I don't know. I'm least bothered to know. Is it logical? Yes, chances are very less. Possible. Same thing what the Prophet advised. So I'm asking you the question, if the girl and the boy are agreeing, why are you interfering with the choice is my question. Do you have a right to interfere is my question. I'm asking you a question, do you have a right to interfere when the husband and wife are doing something which they like? It's not going against the Quran. It is not even jeopardizing your rights.
So may I answer?
Yes.
Sir, again, is their liking or not liking? I'm not interfering in them. They might like 112 years old man or 13 years. But my thing is, how this Quran words related to these people? Like they are doing it. What
Brother,
they're doing it.
Did you hear my answer? The reason for criteria to get married is you should reach puberty. Have they reached puberty or not? Can a 13-year-old girl reach puberty? Yes or no? Do you know the answer?
No.
Can she reach puberty?
13 years.
You don't know science.
You're a doctor, sir. Please tell me.
In India,
yes, sir.
In Delhi, the report came. If a girl reaches puberty by the age of 10, nothing to be worried about. Age of 10 also. It's very common. Many girls, hundreds of girls who are less than 13 and they have reached puberty. Many. It's not common. So once you reach puberty, finish. You may have preference. Okay. The Indian law says 18 years. Indian law. Indian law. If he was an Indian, it would have been illegal according to the Indian law. America says 16 years. So who's right? America or India? I'm asking you the question. 16 years or 18 years? Who is right?
According to their law.
Their law. Says according to the Quranic law. Very good answer.
So this is
very good answer. The problem is that when America says 16, you have no problem. When Quran says 13, what is your problem?
I didn't say no problem. You can
finish. No problem. Thank you. Then you got the answer. Quran says as long as they agree, there is no problem. In Texas, the American law says a woman should be minimum 16 years old. In India, if a 16-year-old girl gets married, illegal, haram, prohibited. In Texas, because the Texans, they marry at an early age, there's a special law for women of Texas. At the age of 14, they can get married. Now what's the answer? Do you agree with a woman of 14 years in Texas to get married? Right or wrong?
Again, I said, sir, it's their law.
Their law, correct. Who are you to object? I'm asking you a question. In America, if a 115-year-old man marries a 14-year-old girl, is it allowed or not in Texas? Allowed. So when Texas allows, so why can't the Quran allow? It may not go down your throat, no problem, you don't marry. I don't know whether you live till 112 years old or not.
No, I don't want to be.
But even if you live,
let God wish
if you don't want to marry, it's your choice. It is the choice of an individual. This is the right what Islam has given, which you want to take away from man and woman. Islam has given that right. They have the right to choose, brother.
Okay, may the peace of Jesus Christ be with you, sir.
Brother, as far as if you say, may Jesus Christ be with me, I follow the teachings of Jesus Christ, peace be upon him. You say Shalom Alaikum, it's a verse of the Bible from the Gospel of Luke, chapter number 24.
I say Shalom.
Shalom. It is Shalom Alaikum. It's not Shalom.
Peace be with you, sir.
It is Shalom Alaikum. It's not
Yes, sir.
Shalom.
Yes, the same.
It is Shalom. Shalom Alaikum. Means it's not only Shalom. I'm giving you the reference. Bible, Gospel of Luke, chapter number 24, verse number 36. It is Shalom Alaikum.
Yeah. Shalom Alaikum.
Shalom Alaikum in Hebrew. In Arabic, Assalamu Alaikum. May peace be on you. Yes, brother. But when you said that may Jesus be with me, in what? In teachings or in what? As far as teachings are concerned, Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, said in the Gospel of John, chapter number 16, verse number 12 to 14, I have many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. For he, when the Spirit of truth shall come, he shall guide you unto all truth. For he shall glorify me, he shall tell you things to come. Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, said, there is another messenger to come, and his name will be Muhammad, peace be upon him. So I am following the teachings of Jesus Christ, peace be upon him. That's the reason I am following the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. If you don't want to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, it is your problem. You can refer to my video cassette, Similarities Between Islam and Christianity. You will get more information. For any question, you can go behind the queue and ask me, brother. Please go behind the queue and you can ask me, brother.
Yes, sister.
Hi, my name is Meredith and I'm a student studying psychology from Canada. My question is very simple. How can you say that men and women, that there's no sexism when the very setup of this conference is sexist? For example, the men are seated in front of the women. Can you repeat the question a bit slowly, sister? Yes. Why is it that the men are seated in front of the women? The very structure of this conference is sexist. Why is that?
MashaAllah, sister, that's a very good question. That why aren't the women seated in front?
No, why are we not, if you're going to separate us, how come we're not left to the right?
Correct.
Why is one in front
sister,
of the other?
That's a very good question. That why are the women, if you believe in equal, why not left and right? Why not? It's a very good question, sister. Because the Quran says in Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 30, say to the believing man that he should lower his gaze and guard his modesty. Whenever a man looks at a woman, any brazen thought comes in his mind, he should lower his gaze. Now if the women are sitting on my right, I will only have to speak looking on the left. You know, because I cannot look at them. Yeah, I can look at everyone. Sister, I cannot see your face also from here. You may look at my direction. If you want to see me close, you can see on the screen there, no problem. But for me, the Quran says, the moment I look at a woman, I should lower my gaze. Unless she's my wife, or she's my mother, she's my daughter. And if someone says that someone looks at a woman and nothing happens to him, then he requires a psychiatrist. So if you were here, I would talk to you like that. So you'll tell me, what an ill-mannered man is this? You know, showing me his back. Now my gaze is there. Knowing the microphone, I cannot see you. I can just see, okay, just a little bit here and there. So I'm maintaining my hijab. Now when we have lady speakers speaking, only ladies, front row, no problem. So what happens? Because it's a gent speaking, there are occasions, some occasions, then we have to keep a partition, and we can do that. And we have done that. But there's such a vast gathering, so many cameras, it will obstruct. So that's the reason, but in no way are we trying to say that the women are inferior. That's the reason we have got a screen close to you. MashaAllah, especially for sisters who are sitting a bit more behind. So you can get the view. But in front, it will be difficult for me to speak, for me to maintain my hijab, for me to look. Because in public speaking, we are taught we have to look at the audience. If the audience is a woman in front of me, I remember once I'd gone to the Gulf country. And I was called for a talk. And a ladies' organization. I always say that at least the front row should be gent, But they didn't do it. So half the talk I gave looking at the ground and balance half looking at the ceiling. Down, ceiling, up. Believe me, I was in hell. Not because I was in company of ladies. I was in hell because half my lecture I gave looking at the ground and half my lecture looking at the ceiling. I had to maintain my hijab. Here I can talk to the person, I can look at him, I can stare at him. If he's sleeping, I stare at him, he stops sleeping, The public speaking. But with the ladies, therefore, it is for maintaining the hijab. So that is the reason, sister, it is not at all in any way trying to belittle them. And the reason we have given you one microphone instead of two, because we feel that the proportion is approximately 1/3, 2/3. That's the reason. But the moment last time when there were more ladies, we gave equal proportion. Hope that answers the question, sister.
Thank you.